Other cultural news, you have the comments section without Brett Cooper's comments, well, mostly still viscerally roasting Reagan, the new host, which, yes, not some people are calling here to the kin of Timu Brett Cooper. And because, spoiler alert, he's basically Brett Cooper in terms of mannerisms, voice articulation. I don't think it's a coincidence. There's
The life.
sorry about that. There's a lot of people guessing that she took acting lessons specifically to copy and mimic Brett Cooper. And yeah, a lot of people are critiquing, well, wait, how can you do this to your former best friend? She was a former producer for Brett Cooper, also a bridesmaid. And yeah, everything about her, I mean, the Daily Wire, it doesn't take much to change. I don't know. To me, I don't know why this bugs me, but it doesn't take a lot of effort to change the background of most podcast host showrooms. I mean, for me, it'd be a little bit of a pain in the ass because that Blockbuster sign weighs quite a bit, and it was a pain in the ass to hang that darn thing. So it'd be a little bit quite literal legwork to change my background. But for the comment section background, they're mostly little framed photos and some accoutrements and knickknacks on a shelf, all easily weighing less than 5 pounds, which even she could probably lift up. And yet they really didn't change much. And I think that's one of the big things that make a show personal is what's in your background, where the display items you have. It really is an insight to your personality and the ideals and kind of the theme of the show. And they didn't do that. They didn't change it when they had Reagan take over for the comment section. They did change the thumbnail logo of the show to be Reagan, but I mean the background still seems about the same, which is how they, I think, imagine a girl in her 20s room looks like to appeal to a mass number of audience. Definitely not what I'm doing, because I don't know anyone who has a Blockbuster sign at home, let alone willing to waste the money on it. But nevertheless, I mean, most shows would change the background, but they didn't. We'll listen to maybe about the first minute or two before diving into the comments, but I mean, her mannerisms are just the same. Now, this is her most latest video called TikTok's Death Date is Almost Here.
The life of TikTok
and look at, I don't know why, especially her hand movements, looks just like Brett Cooper's. That annoys me especially.
Hangs in the balance between the US Supreme Court and a bunch of billionaires. It's like Gen Z's version of the apocalypse. Now, I'll be the first to admit that while I'm not one of those crying and screaming over the prospect of TikTok going away, I would be very sad if it got banned. You guys tag us every day in cool stories that we should check out, and the app is objectively entertaining. That all being said, I am also well aware that this looming threat of TikTok being banned seems like it's been happening for well over a year now. I mean, the fear swells and then the fear dissipates. And like many times before, new sad TikToks have emerged. This time though, rightfully so, because the decision about the TikTok ban has made its way to the highest court in the land, and a death date has.
Well, F- for marketing or my ADHD or OCD. Why doesn't she have the Daily Wire Tumblr that they give out, or they used to give out years ago with the subscriptions when you sign up for them? She has some type of flowery mug, which, I guess it's more themed to the room. I mean, you're paying this gal, you're paying a lot. I mean, the Daily Wire is putting a lot of money into this channel, obviously. I mean, they have over 4 million subscribers that didn't come, 100% organically. They're investing a lot of marketing dollars in there. Why would they not have an extra Daily Wire logo? I don't know. To me, that just, from a branding perspective, I'm like, how do you not have... She's got a pretty big desk. You can fit an extra tumbler on there. But I partially digress.
It's been set for the app. January 19th. Just one day before Trump takes office, which is very interesting. And there was a lot of this on TikTok. POV, you just open TikTok and people posting about it getting banned on...
Okay, that's enough of that. Oh, they do have the little Daily Wire watermark there. Kind of like have all the videos on the YouTube. There's an option. I believe that's actually... Do they not have that option? I guess they just put it in the video. On YouTube, or the YouTube, there's that option where you actually have a logo show up on the video at all times in the bottom right corner. So you click it, you can subscribe to the channel. This looks like it's a watermark on the actual video, not the button to click where you actually subscribe. Which, they should probably put that button because they desperately need people to subscribe. As you can see, I did not. But for the comments, one of the first ones comes from Woodlore. It says, quote, "So, who's here in the comment section just to read the comments about the comment section?" Yeah, most of us got 1.4 thousand likes. JD Patterson says, quote, for what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and forfeits his soul? It's awkwardly worded if it's an old-timey quote. Now, that's not a good quote, but yeah, it threw me for a curveball. Also, my general speaking ineptitudes, which will someday get better. If more people subscribe, I have that theory going. That's Matthew 16:21, getting 459 likes. Caliber Delon says, quote, for a show called The Comment Section, they sure ain't reading their own, which I mean, that would make her show infinitely more awkward, but it would also be a lot more entertaining if she read them on screen too. Y'all said, my guy said, rip comment section, we miss you, Brett, getting 814 likes. Micah says they're called the comment section and is ignoring their comment section, getting 891 likes, which I'm surprised they actually haven't deactivated them by now. Maybe they will in the future. We also have Bethany Wagon saying the elephant in the room isn't getting any smaller, getting 835 likes. Scrolling down more and more, you have Daniel says, I honestly don't think trying to copy Brett's mannerisms was the best approach, getting 400 likes. Greg Green says, I would like to hear Brett's true opinion of all this, getting 74 likes, which you won't, because again, NDAs as well as the anti-defamation. There's a reason Tucker Carlson has never said anything negative about Fox News when that was his primary employer, as recently, what was it, about a year or two ago? He worked there for a majority of his career. He's never said anything negative about him, and he never will. I mean, it is extremely common. Pretty much every personality you hear on every network does it. Although I guess I didn't, so if I ever choose to quit the Topping Show, I can talk smack about the Topping Tribune and Topping. Spoiler, it'd be pretty boring because it's just me. But nevertheless, you also have Hey Drawl says, I don't know what the producers are thinking. Don't worry, they'll get over her stone and start to like you. Getting 433 likes. Joan of Arc says 3 week in the comment section. The comment section is still the comment section, getting 92 likes. Peter says New Year's resolution, never watch the comment section again, getting 40 likes. Daniel also says the more they try to ignore it, the worse everything will be. I can't stand to see the comment section up and running anymore. It's depressing without Brett, getting 548 likes. Urban Survivor says the only thing dying is the Daily Wire views and subscribers. Ironic, getting 350 likes. Reviews and More says Timu Brett Cooper really needs to read the comments, getting 89 likes. Michael says, I'm surprised she hasn't darkened her eyebrows and started wearing a brunette wig, getting 124 likes, which, again, if it was really an amicable, parting, I think the fact that Ben Shapiro did do that for, a day. Ben Shapiro, he should have done, an April 1st episode of the comment section where he just replaces Brett Cooper for that one day. Everyone says they look alike. That would have been hilarious. At least I would think that'd be kind of funny. But no, they never really leaned into that as much as I thought they would. One more. Quote Goat says, I only checked the videos for the comment section and the view count getting 212 likes, which this video has 59,000 views, which, again, for the comment section average, that's much lower than usual. Brett Cooper is getting between, again, a big variable because there's a lot of different topics that she covers, but I'd say between 100,000 and 400,000 views. I know it's a big ballpark, but haven't averaged it out like that. And it also only got 2.2 thousand likes out of right under 60,000 views. Only 2.2 thousand likes is a pretty rough ratio. Now, going to the another most recent upload she did, that only got 76,000 likes and 2.1 thousand views as well. Reload this really quick here. Which, again, all those it looks just like Rick Cooper. Now she's saying, did Selena Gomez settle for Benny Blanco? Blanco? What the hell is that? Selena Gomez is she still around? Obviously, the culture part of the podcast is not my core proficiencies.
Okay, guys, today we are talking about a huge win or a huge loss for men everywhere, depending on how you look at it, because Selena Gomez is officially engaged to none other than music producer Benny Blanco. Here's a cute picture of them.
What?
Selena Gomez is officially engaged to none other than music producer Benny Blanco.
Is that Joe Rogan with a wig? Kinda. That looks like him.
Here's a cute picture of them. They're engaged. She has this beautiful Marquise diamond, and it's very reminiscent of that old song that she used to sing about being a Marquise diamond.
I'm in my Marquise diamonds.
So it's very cute. It's very wholesome. Maybe the internet is coming together. We love this moment. And I have to say, the timing of this is very wild, considering that there was literally a viral clip last week, I think, going around of Stephen Colbert talking to Selena about becoming engaged to Benny Blanco before they were even engaged.
Okay, there's Benny Blanco. You and Selena and Benny Blanco on Thanksgiving right there.
That's very sweet.
That's a beautiful photo. It's very
Thanks.
sweet. He seems to like you a lot.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah. Where's this, if you don't mind me asking, where's this relationship going?
Whoa. I thought you were gonna ask where it was.
For a second, I thought it was Miley Kunis. Guess it isn't. I'll be damned. Now, again, that got 76,000. Again, it's 8 minutes long, but you get the gist. The upside is if you actually wanted to just, if you're good at the Photoshop or, any editing software, if you just put Brett Cooper's face on top of this gal, I'm not sure. I mean, it's getting closer and closer of her mimicking Brett more and more. I wonder how many people would be able to tell the difference. Like going to the comments section, maybe they're all giving her accolades and encouragement. Probably not, but we'll dive on in. One of the first comments comes from Leftover Crass saying, quote, "Wait, the chick looks nothing like Ben Shapiro." Getting 469 likes. Dark Sky Picture says, quote, "It's fitting that once Brett Cooper left the show, the only thing interesting about the comment section is its own comment section." Getting 1.7 thousand likes. Yummy Fire Cookie says, quote, "This is starting to become my favorite Reddit page," getting 327 likes. McCoolio1997 says, "This channel should be called the comment section without the comment section," getting 1.1 thousand likes. Sumo Prashit says, quote, "For those who don't have the extension, it has 1.8 thousand likes and 7.1 thousand downlikes or dislikes, which is a ratio worse than some of my episodes, which is saying something." And his comment in itself got 1.2 thousand likes. Jay Swede says, "Daily Wire thinks we are stupid," getting 670 likes. Real Talk Ryan says, "Hilarious. She's talking about dudes needing a personality while she copies Brett's personality." Getting 1.2 thousand likes. Yeah. See, By Miley Photography says, "Funny, I used to watch Brett Cooper not knowing anything about her, popularity, or the channel. Belonged to the Daily Wire. Though she is much younger than me, I really loved her energy. She just felt like a friend. Sorry to see her go." Getting 898 likes. Mary says, I want to watch Brett Cooper. Daily Wire, we have Brett Cooper at home," which got 407 likes. CW says, "This channel's just weird now," getting 1.4 thousand likes. Lynn Morrow says, "Daily Wire has had so much going for it, losing Candace and now Brett, neither of whom seem to be allowed to speak candidly about why many people are suspicious about the company as a whole." Getting 235 likes, which, again, I mean, the company is all about free speech, but I mean, every company in media does this. It's not just the Daily Wire. Pretty much everyone that is not a direct independent podcaster has these types of deals. It's not just the Daily Wire. I mean, even some of the largest conservative podcasters are notorious. They get roasted for it, but even they have NDAs. They have non-disparagement agreements, so that, again, you don't have these type of fallouts and you don't lose company secrets. I mean, there's a reason why it's default and why pretty much everyone in media does it. If you can name a single instance in which it's not, I mean, maybe Timcast IRL, maybe he doesn't do this to some of the people coming on his show, maybe, but I mean, I really can't think of anyone else who does not have these type of agreements. So I agree. I understand why people don't like them or why they don't look good, but it's also kind of like how they have NDAs in cybersecurity. I mean, I wish I could talk about half the customers I work with for my tech company, but you also can't, because, again, that'd be vulnerable, giving vulnerabilities to the companies, and, you know, I understand why. Going down more and more, if there's contrarian statements. Literate Fran says, "DW ignoring the comment section while we check the video only for the comments," getting 770 likes, which, yeah, I really do wonder how many people really do click on the videos and pause it just to read the comment section. Again, they show you the analytics on the back end of YouTube in terms of, you know, how many people watch the video all the way through or when they usually stop watching on average. And I can't but think the average number of people who just click pause and just watch a second or two is probably quite high. So, again, there used to be a lot more people giving accolades to Reagan, again, the new host, saying like, "Hey, let's give her a chance, you know, see how she comes out." But, and again, we're going by, you know, I'm scrolling through the comments by, I usually short them by, you know, likes, so it shows us the ones that are most liked first. And I'm not really seeing too many contrarian statements, you know, or statements giving Reagan, again, the new host, a praise or accolades. And I'm not sure what the Daily Wire is going to do in terms of, again, I do think the show would increase in popularity if they were to let Reagan be Reagan and not try to copy Brett Cooper. I understand why they're trying to have her copy Brett Cooper, because Brett Cooper was amazingly successful. She connected with quite literally millions of fans, but it's also an entire different person. It also doesn't, a lot of people are saying it doesn't feel authentic. It feels forced. So I'm not sure if they're going to eventually let her do her own thing. But let me know, do you think that would have the comment section be more successful in the long term? Again, they're a multi-million-dollar company. They can make with that type of resource allocation, you can have a very high probability of making darn near anything successful. But let me know your thoughts, because, as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, to anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.